Okay, guys, we're going to get started right now. So, hey, listen, welcome to the call tonight. It's great to have you here at the legendslifestylenetwork.com webinar room. It's absolutely fun. It's exciting. A lot of great things are happening here. You know, everybody out there on the internet is looking for that incredible lifestyle program, and this is absolutely it, without question, without doubt. This has got to be the finest opportunity that I could possibly imagine out there in the industry today for a number of reasons, and a number of reasons that you're going to discover on tonight's call. So, you know, for me, marketing is all about lifestyle. It really, really is. It's all about fine-tuning your skills and developing that incredible point in your life when you can literally create paradise on earth for each and every single one of you. What we're doing here at the Legends Network, guys, is we're just inviting people into this webinar room. We're inviting them all over the world from the internet. Instead of letting them go through autoresponders for the next 6, 7, 8 months, we bring them right into the webinar room. We open up their eyes to an incredible, gifted, talented enterprise that can alleviate everything that is stressful going on in their lives, whether it be financial, you know, all kinds of interesting circumstances going on in people's lives right now. There's a lot of people going through a lot of pain. We can definitely make a big difference in their lives. That means globally, worldwide, in every country around the world. What we're doing, guys, is we're looking for people out there on the internet that want to launch a business. We're not looking for people that want to join a business. People that want to join a business are spectators. They really don't do too much. They're really not too productive. They don't last very long anyhow. So we're not looking for people to join. We're looking for people that are visionaries, people that can take the initiative to move forward, be proactive, be productive, and actually launch their business. So what I want to do tonight is I want to take you through this incredible, incredible chapter in your life. It's definitely an amazing chapter in my life, and I want to explain to you how this works. But before I do that, I guess I better tell you who I am. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Val Smith. I'm a professional marketer. I've been in this arena for 36 years. I've graduated from not a very good marketer to an okay marketer to a corporate executive. Then I got to a point where I started my own training company back in 2001, July 29th, Mentors in Motion. Ran that for 6 years, did $91 million in sales. Working from home, 182,000 people, globally speaking, worldwide. And then all of a sudden, the industry changed. It went into a totally automated world back in about 2007. You saw the Google AdWords coming out. You saw Google. You've seen all kinds of interesting evolutionary processes to technology. So that was then, this is now, and here we are in 2014. And what we want to do is we want to share with you our legacy program, our vision for the future, and how we can basically enhance this industry and enhance the end result for all these wonderful people out there in the game today. You know, I remember days gone by when I used to be sitting in school, and I used to be the kid looking out the window daydreaming, you know, and all the other kids were studying and listening to the teacher, and I was kind of like the kid. Teacher would ask the question, and I'd look back and I'd say, what? I don't know. And I still remember those days. And the reason why I was looking out the window is because I was thinking of my future. A lot of people talk about going to college, university. I couldn't even stand that thought personally. I was thinking of this as I was looking out the window in the school. And it's amazing how you put a lot of energy into thought, because eventually I was able to generate a lot of that. I have a fleet of cars. I have a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, and we own 17 nice homes that we don't live in, but many of them are investment properties, and it's a beautiful thing when you can develop these type of incredible lifestyles. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to wake up to this type of thing every morning, and you can't do that when you have a 9-to-5 job. When you're caught up in the rat race, all this stuff is totally out of the equation. Some people get what's called the take-home paycheck because they're too embarrassed to take it anywhere else. They get 3 to 5 weeks off for good behavior. Personally, I think that kind of sucks, to be honest with you. I'd rather have 12 months on vacation, be able to hang out on the internet, make a few $1,000s a day, each and every single day, and enjoying life in a very positive fashion. So what I want to do right now is I want to show you one of the dimensional lifestyle programs that we've introduced to the Legends Network just recently, like in the last 48 hours. This is TLN Destinations, okay? And this is absolutely magnificent. This is something that everybody on the internet should tap into as a customer or even as a distributor if you want to be. I mean, it's just, the offer is absolutely sensational. Let me tell you what TLN Destinations is all about. You ready for this? It's about the exotic, luxurious lifestyle that I think was everyone's divine birthright, but most people forgot to claim it. Our membership here at TLN features access to exotic luxury 1, 2, 3-bedroom accommodations in the United States, Mexico, the Caribbean, Bahamas, South America, South Pacific, Asia, Europe, Australia, Africa, and so many more beautiful destinations. Imagine getting access to 4 or 5-star luxury resort properties for you and your entire family, for 1 week for about the same cost as your stereotypical hotel room for one night. And guys, that is so true. I remember getting a hotel room in a town that I didn't even want to be in. I don't even know why we were there. I mean, I know why we were there, but I'll never go back there ever again. And the hotel, I would never want to stay in one of those hotels ever again. Anyhow, we paid about $375 for the night. Normal cost was about $159, but they kind of milked everybody because everything was sold out in the town. There was something going on there. I have no why anything would be going on there in that particular town, to be honest with you. But anyhow, the whole point being is myself, my children, non-smokers, we got stuck in one of the last 3 rooms, and it was a smoking room, and it just stunk. But anyhow, we had to stay there just because of emergency purposes, but we made sure we got out of there pretty quick. So what's my point in telling you that story? My point in telling you that story is for $375, we got a pretty dumpy place for one night, and for $375, you can get 7 days, 6 nights in an exotic 4 to 5 star luxury resort right on the beach. That's right, less than $375. And here's some facts you'll see on the internet. Take a look at this, guys, through TLN Destinations and compare it to Travelocity, Hotels.com, Expedia, Orbitz. Check it out. Those are $443 a night or $3,106 a week. There's a difference there, guys, because take a look down below. Ours, same resort, same oceanfront property, same term, 7 days, 6 nights, $350 for the week. 1-bedroom condo sleeps 4 to 6. That means it's not per person. It means you can bring 6 people down there, divide 350 divided by 6. What is it? $50 and change? Isn't that amazing? For a week. For a week. Think about the single parents. Think about the blue-collar workers that save their money for years to go away on just one vacation. Now they'll be able to do this like every second weekend if they want to. It's going to be amazing. College, university students will be able to go on spring break, have a blast for a fraction of the cost they're paying now. They can be making $30,000, $40,000 a month while they're doing it because we basically monetized our system in your favor. Okay, guys, let me give you a little bit more insight on this incredible travel feature. TLN Destinations offers a vast array of travel products such as resorts, cruise lines, hotel chains, car rentals, excursions, tours, and access to every other vacation at the highest level of quality 4 to 5 star resorts, and discounts not available anywhere else that we are aware of at this magnitude. Here's a beautiful place in Canada. I mean, you really don't get to see it because the mountains there, it's gorgeous. You're just seeing one of the condo complexes there, but you can see the gondola going up to the mountains, and this is one of our famous ski resorts. This is called Whistler up here in Canada, and you'll find homes there in the $30, $40 million range, $20 million range, and then you can find a real crappy rundown house for $6.5 million that still looks like a palace. Isn't that amazing, guys? Our pro members get the exclusive access to more than 100,000 vacation accommodations and weekly stays at thousands of resorts, condos, and villas all over the world. This is going to be a blast. This is what I like. I think that's a really beautiful picture. Talk about ambiance, talk about elegance. This is how every night should be for the rest of your life. Book online using the Pro Members Only TLN Destination Travel Gateway or via live travel concierge service. Even select from peak holiday weeks. Just make sure you book in advance. To be able to be making money and have all that financial stress taken out of your life, and then be able to do things in your bucket, your bucket list of all the wonderful things that you want to do in this lifetime before your clock expires here on the planet. This opportunity, should you focus, put the time, effort, and energy, and follow the protocols needed in order for that to take place, the worst case scenario is you'll be able to have an incredible lifestyle. But it's going to take discipline, it's going to take accountability, and it's going to take perseverance. Okay, guys? Straight up, all right? Not playing games with you. Now, a lot of people usually come to me and they talk to me about, making money on the internet. And the really sad thing is most people want me to teach them the path of least resistance, or they want me to lie to them and tell them that everything's going to be okay. They can stay in bed and be brain dead and do nothing and make a lot of money. There's a lot of people that treat the home-based business industry like the lottery. They throw $150 here, $200 there, $300 there. They stay in the business for 3 weeks. They're almost like junkies around the, the slot machines. A lot of people that call themselves leaders do the same thing. I call them flakes. So anyhow, the whole point being is, guys, in order to make money, you got to have the executive mindset. You've got to have the executive mindset. The executive mindset equals the executive lifestyle. If you can honestly look in the mirror and say to yourself that you're worthy of having success in your life, things have to change. There is a world within, there's a world without. The world without is a total reflection of the world within. So whatever level of frequency you're vibrating at, if you're middle class, you're middle class. If you're lower class, you're lower class. If you're in the upper class, you're in the upper class. You got to vibrate at one of those frequencies. And so many people want something for nothing in this industry. It's terrible. It's a disease. It's an epidemic. It's got to stop at some point. So the whole point being is when I put this project together, I wanted to make sure that we reinforced it with an incredible mindset product on the back end here that will absolutely launch people's businesses to the stratosphere. This is the difference. This is the game changer. All right? Really, for real, straight up, honestly. And what we've done here in our legendary package is we put together something that's never been done before. This is an idea I had back in 2007. It's the world's first ever online audio magazine of its kind in the world. And what I'm doing is I'm interviewing many of the greatest minds out there in the world, and I'll introduce you to some of them on the front of a magazine cover here in a second. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm recording these personal private conversations with myself and industry leaders, and I discover, why they got in the industry, who they are, what are they all about, what was their journey like, why didn't they quit, why didn't they throw in the towel like 97% of the people do, what caused them to persevere and go on and go through the growing pains and go through the spiritual warfare and go through the trials and tribulations to get to the other side. Some of these people wanted to pack it in. They were on the verge of saying, I'm out, I'm done. But something kept them going, and they went on to be earning over $1.5, $1.7 million a year. Many of them have. Some of them a whole lot more in this industry. So for the first time in history, guys, you're going to get incredible access to, these priceless audios in a back office where you can sign in using a username and a password, and you can access these VIP, one-of-a-kind audios. No other company in the world has them, or nor will they. I own them. It's my recordings. It's their voices. I have the product. Okay, so companies can't steal them like they used to steal the ebooks on the internet and then throw 1,000 ebooks in a room and then tell you, hey, pay $1,000 for all this free stuff. Those days are gone, guys. So anyhow, for the first time in history, you're going to be exposed to the untold trade secrets. The vault is about to open, and you're going to be let in on some priceless information. So who have I interviewed so far? Well, lots of people, all right? And I'll just give you like a few right now. Think of Ray Higdon. Think of Tracy Walker. Think of Todd Falcone. Think of Randy Schrader, the $34 million man. Don and Janet Legere. I've got Jeff Mills, one of my former students, went on to do millions of dollars in sales. He came to me as a broke youth pastor and left in a very healthy financial situation. How about Angel Lee? How about Steph Perez? How about Trent Weidman? How about Richard Stevenson, Dave Dubbs, Greg Gomez? And the list goes on and on. There's just too many people in the back office to add here in such an interesting presentation. And then here's one guy. This guy's the bomb. This guy is like the Big Bang. Larry Wingett from MSNBC News, the Dr. Phil Show, Fox Financial, Fox News. This guy, man, I'll tell you something. He was an interesting interview. And if you want to hear his interview, it's at www.thelegendsnetwork.com/ whoever introduced you to this call, or thelegendsnetwork.com. You got to hear his interview, and I give it away free on the website just because I think it was so spot on. I mean, this guy, wait till you hear what he says about motivational speakers, and these are his friends, and he used to be a motivational speaker. This guy speaks at corporate events. He gets paid disgusting money to go speak, but now he doesn't speak like he used to. He totally defines the words unpolitically correct. This guy is so far from politically correct, but you know what? He's not right. He's absolutely correct in everything he does. I just love this guy so much. It was one of the most anxious interviews I ever went into because he and I would not have a conversation going into it. We both went into it cold turkey, and we went at it, and it was great. We came out of it phenomenal friends. All right, guys? So anyhow, when you put an incredible travel package like this and you couple it with a whole bunch of speakers out there that charge hundreds of thousands of dollars to speak, you've got yourself one incredible paradigm shift that the industry's never seen before. This is immense value. Most people, when I ask them to guess how much you think this is going to be worth, they're going to say about $1,250. They say $997. The lowest somebody's really said was $249, and I've had some people say $499. When you put this travel component into it and you put all these incredible worldwide, globally sought-after speakers, this totally rocks. So we thought we would monetize this. If we were going to have this elite lifestyle package, unlike anything our home-based business industry has ever seen before, we wanted to monetize it. So we decided to create the lifestyle compensation plan. And I'm going to show you what I call simple exercise and prosperity, or what other people might call an overview right now. Okay, there's two dimensions to the comp plan, guys, all right? There's the fast start bonuses in the first month. I'm not going to talk about that right now. And then there's the lifetime residual income from the second month, month after month after month after month after month. I'm going to show you how this goes down, okay? It's really, really simple. The monthly on this is $54.95 a month for the pro level. And at the pro level, this is really cool, guys, because not only do you get the travel package, not only do you get an amazing amalgamation, an incredibly gifted, sought-after audio library coming right from the source. These people have dominated, controlled this industry. You're going to be experiencing the words right from their vocal cords. You also get me doing the presentations here for you 4 times a day, but you're also going to receive a custom webinar lead capture page system that you can use to build the business. Your link embedded into a live webinar page, unlimited auto-responding system, incredible live training webinars with many of the people that I've interviewed along the way. This is absolutely immense, incredible value. How about exclusive access to the TLN destinations worldwide? No other company has this in the industry. How about our VIP travel suite for personal bookings, where you can have your own independent back office strictly for travel. And then you can have your own other independent back office for our audio library. Immense value here, guys. You can go in there and book your vacations, go shopping, evaluate, assess. You know, we've got rewards points for air miles and shopping. We've got so much in the back office. I mean, in discounts and savings on all kinds of things. There's more to this than meets the eye in this PowerPoint presentation. This program is like unbelievable when you see what you get. How about increased monthly residual commissions, infinity bonuses, qualification at regional directorship level? And the mechanism that we're using to create the financial independence for all of you is a 2x15 force matrix. It fills in from left to right accordingly. You can have some power legs going. But the beautiful thing about a 2x15 matrix, unlike a unilevel or a binary, this pays you on everybody. The other programs, you normally have to balance out the legs. Let me give an example of what it looks like. So it all starts with you, and then it starts with 2. Okay, so it goes you, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. Goes all the way down 15 levels deep, guys. And should it ever fill in, you got $64,000 a month coming into your Hip City Pocket Bank. Check this feature out on level 3. Level 3 of your matrix, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Those 8 people pay you $5 commission per person. 8 times 5 is 40 bucks. So you almost got your $54 back just in that one level alone. But what else is so great about it? Check this out. How about a 100% check match on all your personally sponsored distributors, guys? 100% check match on all your personally sponsored distributors. Let me elaborate. See that level 3 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, paying you $5 or $40. What happens if you sponsor 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, 8 people? What happens if you sponsor 10 people into this program, all right, into this business? And those 10 people are each getting paid $40 on level 3. You get 10 100% matching bonuses on them. That would give you $400 right there just on level 3 alone. Sponsor 100, it gives you $4,000. Some people will do that. Some people won't. It's okay. But you know what? There's an opportunity to make a lot of money just on level 3 alone. Let me talk about the 100% matching bonus. Not only are you making money in your own matrix, not only are you making money on level 3 in the matching bonuses, but now you're getting 100% matching bonus on all the individuals you sponsored. Let me go back about 2.5 minutes to when I said, let's say you sponsored 10 people. 10 people were each earning $350 a month. Well, $350 a month times 10 matching bonus checks going to you, $3,500 just on the matching bonus alone, guys. That's amazing. Let me show you another kick butt feature here. This is incredible. I've never seen this in a matrix. Earn unlimited profit centers. Are you ready for this? Every time you sponsor 2 and those 2 people sponsor 2, you earn a brand new profit center. So let's check this out. There you are at the top. Look at the screen. All right, there you are, the top orange one. And now you sponsor your 2 front line. They sponsor their, become 4. Look on your 3rd level, you get a 2nd position free. The company pays for that. It does exactly this. All right? It gives you another 15 levels of pay. And what that also does, it doubles your matrix commissions. So you have 2 positions paying you double, and you're driving the matrix deeper, you're doubling your matrix commissions. But we're not done yet. Let me show you what the other possibilities are. What happens if you sponsor another 2 people who sponsor another 2 people? You sponsor another 2 people who sponsor another 2 people. Then you've got 3 reentry positions plus your number 1 primary at top. We had one gentleman that, I don't know, he banged out 5 reentries in his first 37 days. Now, how could that be advantageous for you monetarily speaking? Well, let me explain this very simply, how that would work out for you. Okay, this is potent. You earn a 100% check match on all your personal sponsored distributors and their profit centers. Example, you come into the TLN network, right? And then you sponsor me. And then I'm working this matrix with you. And I happen to go out and have my primary position in the matrix, and then I have 5 other positions in the matrix. I develop 5 reentries. So once I get a 100% matching bonus on my 5 other positions, that could give you another $7,000, $8,000 or more per month, guys. Plus your matching bonuses, plus your 3rd level, plus your matrix. Isn't that amazing? The money is just coming from all different dynamics. It's almost like all these meteorites hitting you from all different angles. We open the floodgates on this comp plan. Speaking about floodgates, check this out. How about this in the matrix? Infinity bonuses. Pro members earn up to $2.25 on level 15 and below. All the members on level 15, and as it builds beyond level 15, guys, you have the potential to earn up to $225 on the infinite depth of the organizational growth well below the 15 levels. That can add up to be several thousand, could add up to be 20, 30,000. That can add up to be an awful lot of money, guys, as you progress through the system. So what I did there, guys, is I just showed you the monthly residual income unlike anything you're going to see out there on the internet. There's not another matrix that I know out there in the world that has this many multiple dynamics to it. This is powerful. This is potent. This is customized. This is developed for lifestyle marketing. Now, let me show you the other dimension. What happens the first month? Let me show you how one lady from the Eastern Hemisphere came into this business, and within her first 3 days, from August 11th to August 14th, she must have cleaned us out for about $7,280. How did she do that? By doing this. You get started in the first month for a one-time out-of-pocket $134.95. That gives you access to both packages, the Legends Network online audio magazine, and it gives you the exotic travel package unlike anything the industry's ever seen before. And yes, even the other network marketing companies that have travel packages, they're not like this. We've still separated ourselves from the other companies. They're going to have to raise their bar in order to stay up with us, guys. So anyhow, one time out of pocket, $134.95, throw it on a credit card. Credit card company gives you a 45-day line of credit. When you start making money, pay the credit card company off so it costs you nothing to get into business out of your personal savings account or pocket, okay? Now let me show you the monetary dynamics here. You ready for this, guys? There's you. What happens if you bring me in? You make $50. What happens if you bring in another person? You make $50. What happens if you bring in another person? You make $80. So you brought in 3 sales, you made $180 in maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a day or two. You paid your way into the business before you ever got the credit card statement back. Isn't that amazing? Now, here's the other cool thing. From your 3rd sale on to infinity on the horizontal pay line, you are getting paid on everybody. From your 3rd sale on to everywhere to infinity, you're getting paid $80 to forever, ever, ever, ever. It's kind of like, you know, what was that guy? I can't even think of his name. To infinity and beyond, Buzz Lightyear. So this is the ultimate Buzz Lightyear plan. When you study this plan, it gives you a buzz, and it's light years ahead of everything else. How's that? All right? So let's check this out. You ready for this? You're sitting there and you're looking at it and you're saying, well, how did it go to $80? Well, you got a $50 fast start and then you got a $30 code. That's $80, okay? Now, you're probably saying, well, then why didn't we get the $80 on the first 2 sales? Great question. Here's why you didn't get it. Because if we gave you the $80 on the first 2 sales, which we could have did, it would have stalled right there. Now there's a motive and a form of motivation to get the ball rolling here very quickly, because the $30 that you see missing on the first 2 sales, it's there, but it was transferred upline. It basically made its way upline to your sponsor over and above you to the person that started the pay line. Let me elaborate and show you exactly how it works mathematically and through this fabulous diagram that TJ created. You ready for this? Check this out. So here's the dynamic. This is why the $30 pass up works great in the form of a coded bonus. Take a look at your third sale there. What's your third sale going to do? They're going to want to get caught up in the world of prosperity too, right? So they're going to crank up the volume here, baby. What they're going to do is they're going to bring in 2. They're only going to get $50. Those 2 are going to bring in their 2. They're only going to get $50. Those 4 are going to bring in their 2. They're only going to get $50. Those 8 are going to bring in their 2. They're only going to get $50. Those 16 are going to bring in their 2. They're only going to get $50. All the way down to infinity, it's $50 for everyone bringing in their first 2, just as it was for you. But now, check this out. Since they're all getting $50 to infinity, that means there's $30 per every sale to infinity sitting there waiting to go to somebody. So you know what? It might as well go to you, guys. It might as well go to you. And there's the $30 in holding. So the $30 that doesn't go down line goes up line to you on every sale underneath that third person. If you had 2 people, it's going to give you $60. If you had 200 people, it's going to give you $6,000. If you had 1,000 people, it's going to give you $30,000. All those $30 codes go to you. You didn't recruit them. You didn't sponsor them. As your organization goes deeper and deeper, all the 30s roll up to you. From your 4th sale, 5th sale, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th sale on, as they germinate, manifest organizations underneath them, all the 30s roll up to you. Isn't that amazing? So you get $30 to infinity on those complete organizations. If you ever have 4,000 people in your leg, that's 4,000 times 30, 120 grand. What if you had 7,000 people? $210,000. What if you had 9,000 people? $270,000. What if you had 20,000 people after 2-3 years? $600,000, all encoded bonuses to infinity, not including the matrix money. That's just the fast start bonuses paid weekly. Now let me show you a rock'em sock'em dynamic in this pay plan. I'm going to show you the big boom. What I did is I showed you $80 to infinity there. Now I'm going to show you $30 to infinity. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for it. Yeah, I think maybe. All right. So here's the deal, guys. You bring me into the business. You sponsor me. You make $50. That's you. I'm the red guy. You make $50 when I buy in at $134.95. Now, I'm not a procrastinator. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to put 2 people in here really quick. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. After I get my 2 people in, I'm going to get 50. I'm going to get 50. I make $100. I'm going to throw that at the credit card company because I'm not paying to get into this. I'm going to use my credit card company so I don't have to pay. Let them pick up the tab. I'll just throw some money their way as I journey along. All right? No problem. Cost me nothing. So anyhow, the next thing I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go out there and put 100 people in this. I'll probably hit the college university crowd, maybe a lot of network marketers that I know. College university students, I really want to get into their realm. And the reason why I say that is because they love spring break. They love to get away and travel. They love the nightlife. They love exotic this. They love exotic that. They love the best clothes. They'd love to pay their college tuitions cash. They would love for people like us to teach them how to make $30,000, $40,000 a month while they're going to school and traveling and tapping into the good life. I mean, wasn't that what it was all about when you were younger? As you get older, those things aren't your priority so much anymore, partying and stuff. But when you're younger, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, you're thinking about a good time in the game of life. Okay? So now these people out there, they're going to rock and roll. So I bring in 100 of them. I make 100 times $80, $8,000. Out of the $8,000, 5,000 came from $50 fast starts. 3,000 came from $30 coded bonuses. So where am I going with this as I'm telling you this story? Well, here's you and this is me. I made $8,000. 3,000 of that 8,000 came from $30 coded bonuses. Now, do you see these 3 words? Matching coded bonus. That's what you get. You see, this is you. You only brought me in. You made $50, but you also get a 100% check match on me. I made $3,000 on the $30 codes. So you brought one person in for $134.95. You made $50, and then when I went out and did my thing, you made another $3,000. Not bad for bringing one person into the deal, huh? You made $3,050 so far on $134.95 sale. But that's not what I wanted to show you. Now I'm going to show you the big bang. You ready for this, guys? Check this out. Those 100 people that I brought in, they're going to build down. They're going to germinate their organizations all the way down. When they do that, I'm going to get $30 for every person to infinity. So I got 100 people wide building deep. Let's say I had 100 people wide, and they're putting people in, and they're putting people in, they're putting people in, all those various different legs putting people in. Let's say in total they put 800 people in. I'm going to make 45 grand. And then let's say a few months later, that 800 turns into like 2,000. I make 60 grand. Let's say that 2,000 turns into 5,000. Well, guess what? I'm going to make $150,000. And as it keeps building higher and higher, you can do your own math. Figure out the math. That's the type of money I'm going to make. But don't forget you. Remember, you get 100% matching bonus on all the $30 that I make wide and all the $30 that I make deep. So if I make 30 grand, if I make 60 grand, if I make 90 grand, if I make 150 grand, so do you. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to say I only brought one person in my team for $134.95 and I made approximately $153,050 with one person? With this comp plan, you can do it. With other comp plans, you can't. And I advise you to bring in a second person where that gap is there between you and the space. You know why? Right there. Because you get 100% of me and 100% of them. Your first two sales, you get 100% match on their codes. And if you bring in a second person, you also get access to being paid in the matrix. Bring in two to get paid in the matrix. And the beautiful thing about that, when you bring in two, not only do you get paid, but when you bring in two, because you have to bring in two no matter what, you're tripling your money. You know why? Because when you come in, you get whatever the scale says, and then you get 100% match on this person, and then you get 100% match on that person. So coming out of the gate, just to get in the matrix, you already have two matching bonuses, whether you like it or not. Most people don't think about that. Isn't that amazing? So you're tripling your money coming out of the gate on the matrix. It's the only way to do it. So anyhow, guys, the other beautiful feature about this is it's paid weekly. Isn't that awesome? Every Friday is the Fast Start bonus day. And then check this out. 75 members, 150 members, 300 members, 500 members on your team. This is a representation of your downline. You can earn those one-time leadership bonuses for developing that volume within your downlines. Okay, some of us are headed towards the 25,000 member plateau. Another really cool thing we're doing here, we're giving away luxury car bonuses of $200,000. Why? It's the right thing to do, because luxury car lease programs, I won't say it. Luxury car lease programs just don't cut it. All right? That's me being nice. We're also giving away $1 million. First person to fill in a 2x15 gets $1 million. Anyone that does it after the first, you get $500,000 put into your account. So that's what it was all about for me. I'm not in this for small money. I'm in this for big money. I'm in this for lifestyle. I'm in this to see everybody become successful. This is the ultimate lifestyle program. There is nothing like it. From the comp plan to the travel to the mentoring to the matching bonuses to the leadership giveaways to the $1 million, the $500,000 and $200,000 car giveaways for $54.95 a month. No company in the universe can touch this. Because, baby, it's all about one thing. It's about lifestyle. And that's your divine birthright. It's all about lifestyle. So we're looking for people all over the world to come and launch with us, to come make this an incredible journey for every single one of you. This is where it's at. You want to develop a healthy mindset. You want to develop a successful mindset. You want to see what the big boys and big girls are doing behind closed doors. You want to see the lifestyle. You want to experience parts of the world that most people will never be able to afford in a lifetime for next to nothing. Come and hang out with us and check it out. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a fun, loving journey. And I look forward to seeing every single one of you get involved in this. And all you have to do is get back to the person who put you on this webinar and get back to them and ask them very kindly, just say this: Val told me to ask you for your link because I want to enroll today. That's the best thing you can do for yourself today. Do yourself a favor, enroll today. So appreciate y'all being on the call. Thank you so much for being here. Great audience. Just a great presentation. I get so excited when I do these presentations. As you can tell, I have a lot of energy because I believe in what I'm doing and I do this for a living. All right? And this is where it's at, guys. And I'd love to have every single one be on board so you can say you're doing this for a living also. So have a great day. Appreciate y'all being here. You're totally awesome. Love you in spirit. And I look forward to seeing you at the top. Bye for now.